Stadiums. We're going to be part of the big crowd at the Chattanooga Football Club's finale tonight at Finley Stadium, where the UT Chattanooga Moccasins play their football games. A different kind of football taking place tonight. They're looking for thousands of folks to turn out. If you're in the Chattanooga area, I encourage you to come by and join us. 7 o'clock is the game time, and plenty of time to get to the fireworks afterwards and spend this afternoon grilling out and enjoying family and friends today. But join us at the Chattanooga Football Club tonight, 7 o'clock, $5 tickets. I mean, you're not going to find a better value or more fun for your money than being with us tonight. I encourage you to come out and join us. We're joined here at Finley Stadium with the head coach of the Chattanooga Football Club, Crossman, who has coached at the collegiate ranks for a long time and has now moved into the professional ranks. And Ryan, good to have you with us.
Thanks. Good to be here.
We were just talking a few moments ago. One of the things I think the parents of athletes and coaches of athletes in any sport, the hardest thing these days is to make sure the kids understand how hard you have to play at that next level, whether it's a premier travel guy trying to play high school trying to play college, or trying to move into professional ranks. These guys that make it look easy, you get a chance to watch the collegiate or the prime high school teams. Getting kids to understand what it means to play hard the whole game is kind of a challenge.
And it's not only physically, but it's also mentally. I think with the younger players, they lose focus, and for them to become elite players, they have to learn not only physically to work hard, but also mentally to work hard, stay focused, and concentrate for 80, 90 minutes.
Yeah, the physical skills that you see, I mean, kids in high school, junior high, it's the weight training programs, it's the training programs. They've got more coaching and skill training than any generation before, and yet, man, that heart is something you just can't put in. You got to either have it.
A compassion for the game is probably that extra edge that the winning teams have. People that just love to play the game because of the game itself.
We've been watching the international soccer taking place. The U.S. just that close to taking out Brazil, winning. They were up 2-0 at the half, and the second half they just couldn't hang on. What does the U.S. soccer program have to do? Now, they've shown they can play in the elite arena. What do they have to do to just get over that edge?
Continue to develop the technical side of it, but also just in terms of experience and getting 50, 60 quality matches a year, so that it almost becomes ingrained in terms of what they need to do with a 1-0 or a 2-0 lead, and how you play with that. You see the top professionals in Europe and South America, they know how to take leads, but not only take leads, but to keep leads. And that you can see in the United States, panicked a little bit, battled hard, but Brazil was so strong, and once they had a little bit of momentum, it was hard to stop. We
see it in teams that make it to the Super Bowl for the first time. There's an advantage to having been there, done that. Just a calm, just an attitude of we deserve to be here, we belong here. I kind of saw in the second half in that soccer game, the U.S. guys were like, God, we're up 2-0. How could that be? And that not having the confidence to finish is what happens when you haven't been there before.
Right. I think physically they broke down a little bit as well, being their 5th match in that short period of time, and they really, I guess the other thing we need is more depth, and Coach Bradley used a pretty set lineup and didn't really get too deep into his bench in the earlier matches, and it was a bit of a struggle there physically at the end as well.
Yeah, these are long games, man. You've got to be fit, again, mentally as well as physically, and be able to mentally get past that fatigue factor. And that when you lose that half step, you got to figure a way to make it up. Whether it's nudging that guy a little bit as he goes past and slowing down, or just finding that extra push.
Right, as you said, that's the experience factor.
How to do it without also getting a yellow card.
Yeah, a few foolish tackles, difficult calls from the referee, but again, they put themselves in that position where they could get the call against them, and unfortunately did.
For folks that turn out tonight for the Chattanooga Football Club's finale, what should they look for? Any particular players to look for? Any particular style of, okay, this is what you're going to be trying to do? I mean, obviously fast-paced, but what should folks look for in the game?
Well, for a first-year team, we've been really encouraged in terms of the number of chances that we've created, good chances up front, and we're just looking to get a higher conversion ratio from our forwards and midfielders in terms of finishing those opportunities. Omar Cook, he's a big man up front. Out of Carson Newman College, he'll be their senior captain next year. He's one of those athletes you were talking about, just very physical, big, strong, very good technically, and we're just trying to get him the ball in the right spot where he can get some quality finishes.
Yeah, for folks that have grown up in American football that like physical contact, you're going to see plenty of it on the field. I mean, the idea that somehow soccer's this genteel, I don't touch you, there's some pretty strong collisions and some pretty good physicality.
I think that's one of the things that the kids will pick up on, is that just how physical the game and how fast the game is. Very difficult for them to really understand how strong you have to be in a quality match.
We're looking forward to appreciate you dropping by, spending some time with us. We'll be watching tonight, and appreciate you dropping by with us.
Well, thank you. Chattanooga's just overwhelmed us with their support. We're looking forward to even a greater amount of support tonight.
Coach Brian Crossman, head coach of the Chattanooga Football Club, joining us, and it's been a spectacular time in Chattanooga. Appreciate all the hospitality, the folks at the Chattanooga Football Club, with the River City Company, with the folks at Big River Grill last night, the Chattanoogan Hotel that has taken great care of us, and it's been a great Fourth for us. Hope it'll be a great Fourth for you and your family. If you're out and about today, come out and join us tonight, 7 o'clock at the Chattanooga Football Club. And we'll be back on Monday. In the meantime, go to gillreport.com. We'll keep you up to date on the news as it continues on this 4th of July holiday weekend. Have a safe and happy 4th. Happy birthday, America.